Namaste, Jai Maharashtra, a very good evening. I am Dr. Sandeep Sahebrao Tapkir, heading School of Hotel Management at Ajinkya DY Patil University, Pune. I really thankful to the organizer, the SCAL International and IHM Pune for giving me an opportunity to be here on this prestigious panel on the occasion of World Tourism Day. My topic is about youth for tourism, diversification, and the empowerment. So, in the era of full of challenges for the tourism industry, young people is a very important market segment, being a resource for change and innovation. World youth tourism industry is estimated to be approximately 200 million international travelers per year. According to UNWTO, forecasted by 2030, it will be around 400 million young people who will travel in a year, accounting almost $320 billion in the market value. WISE, that is the World Youth Student and Education Organization, defines youth tourism as a form of tourism that includes independent travelers with age within the age between 15 to 29 years. Individuals have the motivation for such movement, willingness to construe experience, vital to experience new culture and the benefit from new learning opportunity, formal and informal, is an unknown environment, different at everyday life, normal life. Educational tourism, traveling students and young people plays an important role for the tourism worldwide. Around 90s young people travelers have represented 15% of the total tourism market, where in the past decade has increased up to 20% and it is estimated to grow by 25 to 30% by next couple of years. Young people today want to travel as long as resulting more spending. They wish to enrich their experience at all levels. A comprehensive study conducted by WISE, that is World Institute for Youth Tourism sector, explained that the motivation behind the trips made by these young have noticed a significant development. For the culture tourism and the education by large. For young people, travel in a form of learning, a way to meet other people, a way to have contact with other cultures, heritage, sharing the thoughts, sharing the experience, a source of career development, a means of self development, an essential part of everyday life. The brief escape from the reality, what they face day to day, often chooses to work in the places they choose to visit. They have an important role in attracting new visitors to their destination. Young people are adventurous and want to develop their own knowledge. They have a wide variety of forms of tourism for young people from which they can choose. There could be various forms of tourism for young people. The most important are like leisure holidays. Then we find educational tourism. People are traveling from one continent to another continent, especially Asian people traveling to European and American continent for higher education. Then work and travel, of course, people are migrating for work like Canada and USA and other countries. Then volunteering in the UNV program or other UNDP program worldwide for social peace and harmony. Then tourism practice to study the languages and all. People keep on traveling for learning purpose basically. The international camps organized, then cultural tourism we can say, cultural heritage tourism we can say. The purpose of student may be traveling for the age in between 15 to 30, mainly for holidays, education, and meeting relatives and friends around. It could be business also sometimes, jobs and business, and then travel for employment is a major issue now, and many other reasons also. The solo travelers, we see a lot of people are traveling for just to know the location, know the destinations, and explore something new. And they want to visit nature. They want to experience the nature. That is what we see now. The trend is coming. Even in India, we see a lot of solo travelers are going away. They could be on bicycle, taking from Kanyakumari or to Kashmir to Kanyakumari, east to west, north to south. It's a huge continent. They're traveling almost 2,000, 3,000 kilometers in a month or so. Also, we could see a lot of groups, volunteer groups. They are visiting to various forts, or then the remote areas which are unknown and untapped destinations. See, we have a lot of hill stations which are still yet to discover. So the overall, more and more youth are traveling for the purposes, traveling to know the more about the Mother Earth and the destination, the land. They stay there. Also, they prefer to cross the borders. We could see that, especially Indian subcontinent, people are traveling from India to Nepal, exploring by roads, or Bhutan, and then Middle East countries also like Thailand, and which has connectivity, Vietnam and all. So we could see in the news also people are traveling by bike or by motor and other vehicles, and they are enjoying. Traveling is something which could be transform the tourism. That is why youth for traveling is a very very essential component, because these are the people who's going to promote tourism, good for tourism, the really the importance of tourism, and majorly the humanity, the connection of humanity as a human being, and the values, the social values. These people are transforming the society. Wherever they go, they see, they find, and they are the ambassador of tourism, I could say, and they promote peace and social ethics, and how they could spread well-being within the society. That is how we could see the transformation of tourism is happening because of youth in tourism. And I'm sure in coming ahead few years you could see more elaborate manner the young people are involved in more and more tourism, because you could see many people are aging now. They are replacing by the youth people in many organizations also, and it is safe for this tourism industry also. We could see a lot of new people are taking over the old, and then how it is they are using the new thought, the new innovation and digital technology, especially even in tourism industry. So I would say that youth for tourism empowerment, it is like to youth are also empowered by tourism, and tourism itself is empowering the youth to find out more opportunity as an employment, as a business, as an entrepreneur, and more or less connecting the community customs and tradition, and developing a good destination, good place to live on this planet earth. So end of the day, it is people to people, and it is for people to people. So I feel that a youngster can bring the change into tourism what we desire as a global home, global village. So with this I would like to conclude. Thank you organizer IHM and the Scarlet International for giving me this an opportunity. Thank you very much.